Hello survivors, welcome to another Tower of Babel Survivors of Chaos video. Today we are back on the Wizard and we haven't really changed much with our gear. What I've done is I've added a lot more gear that says +1 to skill ban. So we got this over here. We've got, I think we have gloves, a skill ban on our gloves. And that's about all. I am looking for more gear. I believe you can get it on rings and maybe boots as well. But gloves, belt, got +1 to the skill ban. We just need plus, the more you get, the better. The most important thing for me, for my build specifically, is actually my Shattered Spark as well as my Whisper of Earth. Every single, and obviously a very strong weapon. So I've got a 60 damage per second weapon. Obviously the more damage you have on the weapon, the better, the stronger you're going to be. But every other piece of gear, it really doesn't matter. I've got intelligence on gear for increased damage. The most important thing for me, for my build specifically, is going to be the Earth Spark. Chance to individually hit enemies, and then also increase the number of sparks. And then everything else just got random stuff on it. It really doesn't matter. I'm not taking those skills. I don't use them. I don't do anything to do with any of that. I just pick the first, random skills that are going to be there. And the most important skill is going to be the Earth Spark, because we want Earth Spark to be level 20. And then the rest of it is all just going to be on passives. So we literally just pick whatever skills and we pick Earth Spark. So hopefully we can get Earth Spark very, very quickly. We want to get as much curse as possible, as much magic find, as much gold find, all that juicy stuff, XP gain, pickup radius, all that stuff is good. We're going to lay on the curse level right now, because sometimes for some reason when I find curse, I don't get it very often. I think the most I found is +5. But we're going to try and get it to as high as possible. I don't know, I think 5 is the max though. Alright, so we do have some rerolls. I do like Fire Orb, so we're actually going to grab it. And then we're going to banish it. So when it shows up again, we banish it. Projectile count, because we need as many projectiles as possible, and that's going to affect every skill regardless. I was using projectile count gloves. And by doing this, banishing as many skills as possible, you actually get projectile count quite often. So you don't even need to worry about, do I need my gloves to have +30 projectile count? No, you don't, because you're going to have like 120% projectile count anyway. I feel like there are some things in the game that are actually a bait as affixes on gear. And I've just been learning this now. I've actually learned that getting one skill to level 20 with 1 or 2 mods on it, like Earth Spark, is actually far more powerful than anything else. So let's go. We'll just grab a Heaven's Judgment. Again, the other skills really make no difference. They're not going to make anything, lose life any faster. So it really doesn't matter. There's Curse level 4 already. Let's keep going. We're just pumping these curse numbers up. Alright, we get critical hit damage, even auto pickup radius. It's not like we really need it, it's just there to help us level up a little bit faster, so we don't have to run around and pick up the XP manually. Or, obviously you have to pick it up manually, but we don't have to get the XP that fast. Over here we're going to go with XP gain over another skill. Crit chance, crit damage, XP gain, and auto, I guess projectiles, curse, and auto. There's a lot of, all of the passives are very, very strong. Over there I just lost a little bit of focus, so we took quite a bit of damage. We can go with we'll just go Arse Orb. What the heck. Oh, we get a Mimic. Okay, we're going to take 1 revive. We already are quite hurt, so it just makes sense. Give me my unique. Thank you very much. It's a helmet. I have been looking for a new helmet that has 2 gear slots, but I am just going to land up putting intelligence into every piece of gear that I find that has 2 slots in it, except for the weapon. So now we ban skills. So we ban the Arse Orb. Don't need the gold gain. We will take it eventually, but we're just going to go and pick up other skills. So we'll pick up the Arse Spark as well, and we're going to just banish them all so that Earth Spark shows up far more often. We don't need to bless the skill. What we will bless is something like, what can we bless that would be useful? Critical strike chance and critical strike damage. We've only got 2 blesses, so It's going to have to be 2 things. We might do that. Otherwise, we can try Bless Curse. But I mean, already on level 4 Curse, and we're doing fine. So we'll grab Blizzard, I guess. Again, doesn't really matter what skills we get. We are going to be getting rid of them. But that's why I'm trying to find that +1 ban on another piece of gear that I can just change out. Other stats to look for specifically for something like this are going to be... let's get rid of... What do we want to actually level? I guess we can level the fire orb. Actually, we don't need to level anything. If I ban this, it doesn't allow you to. Or it just uses up the level. Either way, all those skills are... Okay, so it doesn't actually ban it. We'll ban the Ice Spark, but there's projectile count now. So we got Fire Orb and we've got the Earth Spark now. And every other thing that's going to show up is just passives. So we should see far more passives and far more Earth Spark showing up for us now, which is going to be extremely helpful. Just need more levels into it now. And Critical Strike chance would be good. So let's just reroll. There's Earth Spark. Fantastic. Just need to make sure that we actually stay healthy. Some skills to look out for that are actually really good to get, especially if you get them at a higher than level 1 at the very beginning, are going to be skills like Blood Tornado, just because it gives you life regen or life gain on hit. So that's a really good one. If you do get bans on gear, then gear like, I mean, for me specifically, it would be gear that has physical skills have a chance to restore life. Like gear like that would be very, very helpful towards me or for me. Excuse me. But that's the kind of stuff that we're looking for. Things that will benefit us and our skills. So obviously, because we're using a physical skill, everything that benefits having a physical skill will be beneficial to me if I can get a ban on the piece of gear. But otherwise, it really doesn't matter. We're going to do more than enough damage on its own without worrying about other pieces of gear to complement it. But this is just specifically because we have those pieces of gear for Earth Spark, so the increased amount of Earth Sparks and also the individual hit on the Earth Spark. So if you don't have those pieces of gear, it will be another skill for you. So it might be daggers. You might have the daggers go in a random direction with a 0.1 second cooldown, and then you've also got the daggers focus on the nearest target. So then you can focus on the daggers as a skill and banish every other skill. It lets you get your daggers to level 20, and then they're going to do a whack ton of damage. The reason I'm focusing specifically on Earth Spark is because with this piece of gear, because I haven't found anything remotely better just yet, Earth Spark deals, even at level 1 or level 2 Earth Spark, it's dealing more damage than any other skill I ever have. So for me, it just makes sense, broken. Play with the Earth Spark, focus on it, evolve around it, make the best build possible with that skill, and then go from there. So that's what we've done, and that's where we are now. And that's how we're going to get to like 33 million DPS off of Earth Spark. Although I don't think we have the critical strike chance to hit that number specifically, but we'll see. Here. Doesn't really matter. We can take damage. We've got a revive. No magnet yet. That's okay. And we need a bit more auto pickup radius, but oof, that's a beautiful one over there. Just a good example is the DPS is already at 7,634. It has 2.88 projectile count with a 0.2 second cooldown. It's about to get more cooldown, more damage, more projectiles, and even critical strike chance and area. So insane stats for Earth Spark. It actually gets really good level ups. And yeah, I mean, just look at those bonuses. So we're going to have it on just look at the screen actually. So it looks like you don't even necessarily need critical strike chance because the skill itself gains a whack ton. So, we got got, what, critical strike chance there, critical strike chance there. There's a lot of critical strike chance there and there. So we're looking at about 20% a critical strike chance just on its own without extra crit from gear or passives or anything like that. So pretty insane. I mean, you just need about, what, 5 levels of crit or 6 levels of crit, and you've got over 50% critical strike chance on the skill. Makes a lot of sense then why you see so many yellow numbers when you don't have 10 crit. Okay, level 17. I reckon 1 more minute and we'll be at level 20 Earth Spark, and then the rest of it is pretty much, it's whatever. Not whatever, but it's not like it's going to get harder, it just gets easier. So there's level 5 Curse, fantastic. I always thought Curse would give us more drops. People were saying in the Discord, you know, focus on Curse. What it does is increase your DPS in totality, and it does provide you with the opportunity to get more drops because obviously you've got more enemies. But we also still need that magic find and things like that. We'll see if we can get gold gain and other things as well to help with that. But one more reroll, was that it? No, it wasn't. We'll grab the gold gain for now, because the more gold we can get, the better. And then to make the build like the pinnacle, what we're going to try and do is get my blessing up to level 34 so that we can get the final blessing out for the gems, because I want to put physical skills deal increased damage with gems. So increased physical skill damage, and then we'll come back to the Earth Spark and revisit to see how much damage we actually do. But that's going to be quite a lot of farming to do, a lot of gold farming specifically, because of the way it works. So we'll probably wait until we get the new updates, so the chaotic version, the chaotic dungeons or floors, new gear, more floor levels, and so on and so forth. So once that stuff comes out, obviously getting more gold will be easier because we'll be able to get stronger. Alright, there we go, level 20. We missed about 30 seconds, but it's okay. Stat-wise, at level 20, we are looking at 13,000 DPS, 0.1 second cooldown with 3.88 projectiles. So that's why... Sorry guys, I'm still struggling a bit with sickness. But that's why when we saw cast frequency, we never actually ended up taking it, because we're already at a 0.1 second cooldown. I don't believe you can get lower than that. So we don't actually need cast speed as a passive, surprisingly. Alright, I guess we might also level up the next skill. Not that it's going to do any damage with levels, but attack speed and everything else that we picked up really doesn't benefit our character at all. So what we can pick up is range. Range will benefit us. So if we see range, we must pick it up, because obviously you can see Earth Spark only hits enemies within a certain area or around our character, and range will increase that area. Evasion can help. But critical damage is what we actually need. So next time we see critical strike damage, we're going to bless it, and we'll see just how well bless works when you have less passives. Do you know what? Let's bless XP gain as well, and we'll take that. And now we can see if it's going to show up more often now, because there's less skills now in the pack. So let's see what happens. And I don't think we're going to see Curse again. I know someone in the comment section before mentioned that they hit 6 Curse or something higher. But as you can see, when I hit 5 Curse, I think Resurrection and Curse is a max of 5. Okay, I guess we can get movement speed because we need to run around a bit more. I should actually level up our basic attack to 15 as well, if possible. Just so, I mean, if we get like really big numbers on it, just so like level up, so instead of 1 level, if we get like a +4, take it, just so when we hit level 15, that's one less thing that's going to show up. So like over here, nothing is plus whatever, so we'll just go with evasion, but you get the point. Try and max out stats so that they stop showing up, and therefore you can get other passives to show up more often. But I just need one more ban so that all the other skills can be gone, and then we just focus on pure passives. Or even if I manage to find 2 more bans, then we can get rid of the our basic attack and special attack as well. So we would need 8 bans in, no, not 8, 7 bans in total. Okay, let's go with magic find chance, since we do have a lot of curse. Alright, see here, the 3 to the fire orb, it's not the end of the world. Not really what we're looking for, but if it was critical strike damage, that would have been 100 times better. But even notice without the, 4 skills, or 5 skills, sorry, because Earth Spark's already max level, we still don't see the Bless skill that often. So I really don't understand Bless and how it works. They can't tell me it's because there's so many passives in the game. Alright, another +4 to fire orb. Again, it's not really like it's going to do that much more damage because nothing's going to get close to me unless I walk into it. I still haven't seen the XP gain that we've blessed. So, I mean, I guess I need to bless something I don't want to see. It's so stupid. Alright, so we'll go gold gain since we are looking for cash. And we'll just defeat the boss in 10 seconds. Well, it actually won't be 10 seconds if we don't beat the... If we don't get the critical strike damage like we want. I mean, Fire Orb is going to be level 20 as well. +5 to the basic attack. We'll just go with that. I mean, I could have gone Fire Orb, but again, we're not really focusing on Fire Orb, so it doesn't really matter. Basic attack, if we can get +++, it's much better because it's only 15 levels. But to be fair, we're so close to the Fire Orb, I probably should have just grabbed it. Okay. Picked up a magnet here as well. Yeah, we should have just picked up the Fire Orb. We're gonna get it. I can sense it. We might as well go the cast speed there. Picked up another magnet that has absolutely no effect whatsoever. At least the Fire Orb, when it's level 20, you get a lot of projectiles for it. So at least we'll stop seeing it show up when we level up. But we've only got about 3 minutes left to get as many levels as humanly possible. And we still haven't seen the blessed XP gain. So you guys can tell me whether or not that blessed is bugged or working as intended. Personally, it's bullshit. Excuse my French. Alright, there's our level 20 Fire Orb. We're never going to see it again, so every level now is going to be something else for us. We get another jewel. Perfect. I would like legendary jewels game. You know, can you provide me with that? I haven't seen another cursed either. I should never have blessed XP gain. I'm not gonna see it. I haven't seen critical strike chance, critical damage. I mean, we have seen critical strike chance, but I haven't seen critical damage. I haven't seen blessed. I mean, I haven't seen blessed. Yeah, that's because I did bless it. Haven't seen XP gain again. That's nonsense. It really needs to be fixed. No, I mean, there we go. Finally, after how many levels? Who wants to count? There's no point in getting the XP gain now. I mean, maybe I can sneak in a couple of levels. That's nonsense. I need a skill ban on every single piece of gear. Pick up the gold gain, pick up the XP gain. We're finally starting to see it again. Critical strike damage. Is there a limit to how many passives you can get? That I'm not seeing critical strike damage? Just let me level up game and give me a single critical strike damage, like a +2. Nope. Oh well. Wasn't because of a lack of trying. +2 to magic find is actually pretty good here because we can still get some gear from the boss. I mean, 4 magic find, 5 curse, and still no uniques from some enemies. What we are going to do is in 10 seconds, I'm going to pause and we're going to see just how many projectiles we have. I'm just waiting to see if we get one more level up first, but we don't. So over here on this, we got 7.87 projectiles and 4.18 projectiles. That's with 2 level 20 skills, and that's also with, you know, having the 7 projectile count. So let's see what we can do here. I mean, I really don't have to move. I've got revives anyway, so we'll just use them. And there you go. The end of an era for the boss over there. So let me know what you guys thought about that. Takes a bit of time to end the run itself, but we beat the boss in, I would say about 10 or so seconds. And we dealt 36 million damage with Earth Spark with a 35,000 DPS over there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.